KCP's wife right over here, so that's why he's not taking off his shirt. So I want to say congratulations, KCP, smart man.
Appreciate that. Appreciate it.
Just take me through this feeling.
Right now, man, words can't explain it. I'm very, excited. About my emotion that's gonna kick in later. But it's a great feeling just to be in this position. With these group of guys, AC, my teammates. We've been through a lot, and we came out champions.
Not only did you come out champions, Alex, you got to start in Game 6, the clinching game. When did you find out you were going to start for Dwight, and how did that feel to know that you were being put in that position?
Yeah, Coach talked to me about it a little bit yesterday. Just kind of floated the idea out that to stay ready, and I mean, that's something you don't have to tell me. That's something that I'm always ready to go. And I didn't feel like I played my best Game 5, so I was a little even more motivated, a little more locked in. And then this morning going into film, Coach told everybody that that's what he's going to do. And for me, it's just I'm ready to play basketball. I know the guys to my left and my right are ready to go, and so for me, it's just about showing up ready to go.
Both of you guys playing with LeBron and AD. Just talk to me about playing off these two superstars. And also the defensive mindset you had. Start off with you, KCP, playing with both those guys.
Playing with AD and Bron, they make it easy. Sometimes the only thing I do is just be ready to spot up and shoot. But I know just playing with them guys is amazing. We know what we're gonna get from them night in and night out. And just being, they expect our best. And that gets everybody going,
KC Masterpiece, what's cracking, baby? California Pizza Kitchen, my boy.
What's good, buddy?
Yo. You know who it is. I'm out. I'll let y'all. Them boys champ.
What's up, Brooke? Just playing them guys is amazing. They true superstars in this league. Great leaders, and defensively, that's what I lean on. I was telling AC that this, during the first quarter, man, we locked in. Duncan Robinson don't touch the ball when we on him. We got to, take him out of the game. Game 5, we didn't do a very good job at that. He got going, and we did that. We took him out of the game tonight, and we got the dub.
AC, I'm thinking of a quote, and it feels like it was 17 years ago that we talked about this, but I think it was like 6 weeks ago. Somebody asked you about pressure, and you said something about your journey just to get into the NBA. How did you feel throughout this whole process to reach this point?
Yeah, man. I mean, I've had pressure my whole career, right? I had pressure to make a career. There was pressure for me to perform, to get on a two-way contract after my first year only playing in the G League. There was pressure to perform on the two-way to try and earn a real contract, and then even after I earned a real contract, there was pressure to get in the lineup and make an impact and play. And that's just something, man. For me, it's just basketball. At the end of the day, like I know people like to make a big deal about it, but court's the same length, rims at 10 feet. I got 4 guys on my team with me. They got 5 guys. Like, I'm ready to hoop at any point in time. And credit to my teammates for having the trust in me and the belief in me. And that's just who I am. That's who I am. I compete. Having vets like Bron and Rondo especially, because you know how competitive he is. He made it really easy for me to take to him and just kind of compete and run alongside him.
How much pressure was on you when you went up for that fourth quarter dunk looking to create a poster?
Yeah, I wanted that one bad, If I had any kind of 2-foot bounce or a left-hand dunk, then maybe I could have finished it. Ben made a hell of a play, but, that's just who I am. I'm going to go after it.
Fellas, congratulations. I think it's getting a little cold in here. You need a shirt.
Yeah, it's been about 30 minutes. The adrenaline's worn off. I probably need a t-shirt.
A lot of champagne on this.
It's going down at Three Bridges tonight, right, fellas? You tell them.
Yeah, sure. Three Bridges is
where you need to be.
Quarantine spot.
LA Lakers are going to be there.
And nobody else can get in.
Hey.
It's going to be crazy.
Super VIPs.
All right, let's go to the podium. LeBron James is there, his 4th NBA championship and 4th Finals MVP.
After you beat Toronto, you told Cleveland.com that you didn't have anything left to prove, or you asked what you have left to prove. And I wanted to know if that's changed over the past 3 years. Did you feel you had something to prove, and why is this one so important for you?
I think, personally, thinking I had something to prove fuels me, and it fueled me over these last year and a half since my injury. It fueled me because no matter what I've done in my career up to this point, there's still a little rumblings of doubt or, comparing me to, the history of the game and has he done this, has he done that, so having that in my head, having that in my mind, saying to myself, why not still have something to prove? I think it fuels me.
All right, David McMenamin.
LeBron, all the circumstances surrounding this one, being in Orlando, having 4.5-month hiatus, away from family, everything going on in the country, how does that add context to this fourth ring versus the other three?
I think they're all special in their own right. They all have their obstacles, things that went on throughout the course of the year, both on and off the floor. But one is not less than the other. Because when you're able to put yourself in this position to be able to win a championship, the first thing you start to think about is how much work you've put in over the course of the year. How much you've sacrificed, how much you've dedicated to the game and to your craft. That's always been the most fulfilling thing for me, besides seeing my teammates as happy as they are, is being able to know that you could put the work in, literally trust the process, live about the process, and then see the results. And I think not only from a basketball player, but from everybody, whatever craft, whatever work space you're in, to be able to put the work in and live along the process and build along the process and then be able to see results, I think we all live for that moment.
Okay, we're gonna go Michael.
Okay.
You're going to be everybody tonight.
LeBron, could you sense that with the mental wear of the bubble that it was getting to other teams? And in the last few days, was there kind of a weird feeling of we're reaching, not just possibly winning a championship, but reaching the end of this journey? Like, did that feel different even than the other title runs?
To answer your first question, with so much going on inside the bubble and everything, and us, going into the unknown, it's kind of hard for me personally. Once I got inside here, saying, okay, this is my mission. I want to win a championship since I'm here. It was hard for me to kind of focus on other teams and what other players were feeling. I didn't engage in that. I didn't look for it. I wanted to keep my energy in the right space. And over the last couple of days, you definitely thought about it. You thought about just being here, how successful it is. And I commend Adam Silver in the NBA, and Michelle Roberts, Chris Paul over at the NBPA, and so many people that had it to make this happen, to make this work. And I think we all can say, from the social injustice conversations, the voter suppression, police brutality, to have this platform and have our players be able to unite like that, it's something that you will miss. You will think back on it. And I think one of the biggest things, not only besides the social injustice and all the things I mentioned, we had 0 positive tests. We had 0 positive tests for as long as we were here. 90-some days, 95 days maybe for myself. I had a little calendar, I was checking it off. No, but on a serious note, no positive tests. That's a success for everybody that was involved.
We will have much more from LeBron James coming up in a bit. First, we're joined live on the court by a first-time champion, Anthony Davis. Congratulations.
First-time champion. Thank you.
When you were going through everything you were going through in New Orleans and all directions were pointing towards L.A., how much of a reality did you think in your first season with the Lakers you would win a championship?
We thought it was very And here he is, stogie in hand, NBA champion once again.
Jeff Zilgit.
LeBron, 3 seasons ago, after you beat Toronto, you told Cleveland.com that you didn't have anything left to prove, or you asked what you have left to prove. And I wanted to know if that's changed over the past 3 years. Did you feel you had something to prove, and why is this one so important for you?
I think personally, thinking I had something to prove fuels me, and it fueled me over these last year and a half since my injury. It fueled me because no matter what I've done in my career up to this point, there's still a little rumblings of doubt or, compare me